Hi. Okay, so as people are jumping in, we're going to kind of announce kind of like where we're all calling from. So those of you that don't know, I'm here in St. Louis. Let's before she mute, you're muting everybody.
Sorry.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and start from the top. Everybody's screen should be the same. Let's go ahead and say name, how long you've been a coach, and where you're calling in from. Go for it.
I think everyone's top is different.
Oh, yo.
Hey guys, this is Kristin out in Long Beach. I've been a coach on the team for 5 years.
Awesome. This is Joe. I've been a coach on the team for 5 months in Long Beach as well.
Hi, Amy Townsend. I've started Herbalife in April and kind of decided to be a health coach with the help of Nikki in St. Louis. Pretty quickly after that, so she got me started pretty fast.
Hi, Tiana. Came from Long Beach. I'm in Atlanta now. And I started Herbalife maybe, I want to say August last year, I believe.
Awesome. Go for it, Rowdy.
This is Christy Bravo. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, and I've been a coach on the team for 4.5 years.
Yay. Awesome. Our call-ins. I know Marisol's on. Marisol, you want to go ahead and jump in?
Hi guys, my name is Marisol. I'm in Las Vegas, and I've been a coach on the team for 3 years and 1 day.
Yay. And we have a call-in. Who would like to go ahead and tell us where you're from? Who are you calling in?
This is Tracy Runyon. I'm from Festus, Missouri.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey, girl.
All right, awesome. Okay. All right, so those of you that don't know, I said it before, my name is Nikki, and I'm here in St. Louis, and I'm going to be your MC for the call tonight. So a little bit about myself really quick. So I've been a coach on the team for, like I said before, 2.5 years now. I got amazing results on the products, decided to become a coach after seeing those results. And I am now in prep of my first figure competition. So we're excited to get this call going. We have a lot in store and really awesome things to share with everybody tonight. So make sure that, you got pen and paper, you are present to the conversation, and you are ready to take some really good notes. All right. So a little bit first about who we are. So we are FitLIFE Global. We are a community of health coaches. And we are here to make an impact in the community, and not even just in the community, but in the world. We are all over. There's thousands and thousands of us here. And we do this through a lot of different ways, right? So a lot of us have fit clubs. A lot of us do parties. A lot of us have, whether it's motivational sessions that we do with each other, or whether it's just meeting up with a friend or having lunch or doing a shake party, right? So we're impacting the community through all these small little ways, and sometimes even really big ways as well. As well as, success stories and gratitude. And what is, another thing as far as being into the gratitude and successes, which we're going to hear here in a second. On that note, I would love to hear from anybody who has had, something that you've been grateful for. So it could be anything that you're grateful for. I know that I'm grateful. I have a lot of things I want to say, but I'll just go ahead and just say one for right now. I'm grateful that the location that I picked for my fit club in a new area just happens to be where football and baseball players get to come and do their practice, because I get to attract all those moms. So they see it. I'm grateful that my mind just said, pick this location. So it was awesome. I'm super excited for it. So I'd like to pass it on to a couple of our coaches, which I know we have a lot of gratitude around here. So who would like to start off with what they're grateful for? Amy, go for it.
I'm pretty grateful for my husband that supports me. He works a job that he doesn't really care for while I kind of get this Herbalife stuff started. He definitely supports me, in the kitchen, kind of what I want to do. Gets up every day, and he's setting a good example. I got him all herbed out. He's got his Herbalife shirts on, and he's got a little herba bottle for his sport. So he's definitely an awesome support, and I'm grateful to have it.
Awesome. And who's next? Who wants to go on? Kristin.
One thing that I'm grateful for is
You're muted.
oh,
There you are. Can't hear you.
So this is Kristin. I got a chance last week to go to a roller derby convention in Las Vegas, and I met a lot of, number one, my clients that I've never met before, but I've been helping them get amazing results. So getting to like hug someone that over the phone you've helped lose 50, 30, 20 pounds was absolutely the most like emotional, amazing thing ever, to really just get to meet those people in person. And I got to reconnect with people that have been watching my Instagram for the last couple of years. And I was just so grateful to like get to see the impact that it's making on people, and to have people come up and say, hey, I follow you on Instagram, like thank you for your inspirational posts, but you know, they make an impact on me every day. And it was just, I got really connected to the impact that we get to choose to make every single day through the little things that we do.
How are you? I'm so sorry. Me and AV guy are having some technical issues. I'm so used to unmuting my own self. I'm so sorry. All right, who wants to go next for some gratitude?
Tiana!
Go, Tiana. Go, Tiana. Yay.
Hi, I'm Tiana. I'm really grateful for the connections that we're able to make with Herbalife, for this platform, moving from Long Beach, where I have where I started and I have my support systems there, to go to another location where I know nothing, and to try to find the support here is kind of difficult, and I've kind of had like shifted off my path and like, where do I go? So I'm grateful for the tools and the resources and access to the team.
Well, we are glad to have you. We are definitely glad to have you here. And any of us that can help in any way, just let us all know. We have a couple minutes for a few more. Anybody else want to share some gratitude? Someone? No? Okay. Oh, go for it, Christy.
I think today I am extremely. Some of you know that we had a family member die in a pretty nasty car accident that I have personally been dealing with. It's been pretty emotional. So this is a good place for me to kind of be here and have that support again, kind of from the outside world, instead of dealing with so many sad family members right now. So I am, even for those of you I don't know, it's awesome to have us all on here, and just know that, what we do is work with people, and we help people change their lives. And in that, we change our own lives because of the relationships that we build, and the ability to be vulnerable in a moment like this, when to a lot of people, I have to kind of stand strong. So kind of in a day, I don't have a lot that I feel thankful for. I'm thankful for this team.
We love you. We love you. Let us know if we can help and support in any way.
Thank you.
We are here for sure. Okay, so on to follow up with our gratitude. Has anyone had some type of success this week? Whether it's a pound loss, whether it's, you gaining some muscle, whether anything, you got a new client, you made it to 35% senior consultant, you are brand new to this call, which we will acknowledge you all here momentarily. So anybody else? Amy's already got her thumb up. Go for it, Amy.
Thanks. I got a couple new clients. I was getting close to 2,500, and after I put my order in tomorrow, with a lot of encouragement from Nikki. So I had somebody take my shift in the evening that I knew I wasn't going to make diddly squat on because I'm a waitress. So I was actually able to triple what I would have made in one night just by getting a few new clients, talking to them, taking the time to reach out. And I did some really good follow-up. So that's my success. Plus, I got on the scale yesterday morning, and I have consistently kept off my 20 pounds I've been wanting to lose. That was kind of a surprise to me, that kind of got me started in wanting to get healthy, going to the gym, and then I met up with Nikki, and then here we are.
Scream, I would, but I have no voice. I'm so excited.
And I got my Herba shirt today. Herba shirt.
Where did that come from? That's a great shirt.
I just got it online. Like, there's a couple that are out of stock, but this is like the one that I really like. So got it in today.
Full volume on all clothing.
Awesome. Well, great success. Okay, go, Kristin.
I'll go. So this week, just doing some follow-up with all the people that I met last week in Vegas. I have 4 nutrition profiles booked for tomorrow. I've been really focusing on also locally, like consistently inviting to the event. And even though I won't be at Fit Club tonight, I love our team because we all support each other. I've got a girl coming tonight. She's bringing a friend. We're sitting down tomorrow doing her nutrition profile, and she's coming Saturday and bringing her sister. So, yeah, just like consistently focusing on filling the events and setting up some profiles. Let's go. End of month tomorrow.
I'm gonna bounce off that filling the events. I get the opportunity to take on the STL STS now. Unfortunately, the guy who had our millionaire team member on a different line passed away about a month ago. So him and I were the two to like take on the STS. So unfortunately, he had passed away, and myself had taken on, along with my delegating to other organizational members, to really kind of like bring people together to build this community, because extravaganza is here next year. Like, we got to do something. So we got to make it work, and we checked out location. We are good to go for August and September, and we've got some awesome things lined up. So I'm really excited to see how things take off, and hope that it's all smooth sailing. So positive vibes. So anybody else want to share a success? Anyone of our callers want to join in? Not right now? Awesome. Okay, so a few minutes ago we had talked about, the type of impact that we make and what we make them through. And of course, most of you may know, some of you may know, we work off of 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, 100% mindset. And I know Chrissy is getting ready to talk some amazing things about successes and I think failures, if I'm not mistaken, right? So failures and successes, and give us some really good, powerful information. All right, so make sure that you guys are present to this. I said this at the beginning. Take some good notes. It's end of month. Like, we're ready to just crank it and get this last day and a half here under belt, so we can kick up August to a really good start. All right, so I want to give it up. Everyone, can everyone come off mute? Can you unmute everybody, yo? Awesome. Let's go ahead and give it up for our Get team, Kristin Adolfi. Yay! Excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it on. Go for it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Hey there, Kristin. So excited to getting to share tonight on the call. I was thinking about, as we come into the end of the month, like, what is the most impactful things that we could talk about? What's really been impacting me in terms of my business, and what's really made the difference to me over the last 5 years. So I really wanted to share with you just a little bit of tips and tricks that I've learned, not only over the last 5 years, but that I've really been taking out of some of the personal development that I've been doing lately. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you guys that I don't know if you know, but we have a tab team call. Once you hit the global expansion team and above, there is a monthly amazing tab team call. And we had the awesome opportunity to be on the line with our CEO, Michael O. Johnson, today for a full 30 minutes, which was awesome. And I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that he shared with us today. So really important. Number one, straight out of Michael O. Johnson's mouth, Herbalife 24 will be in stock in August no matter what. Let's give it up for that. Number two is that, you guys, our first quarter earnings met exactly what we said that they would meet. So we have been continuing to push forward. We've been continuing to grow as a company like crazy. So for Extravaganza this year compared to last year, we had a 24% increase in attendance. Like, how insane is that? 24% more people this year than last year. And then let's see, what else did he share with us? It was such an amazing call, but he really talked a lot about building the 3 R's, building through authentic retail, authentically helping people get results, through authentic recruiting, really showing people the opportunity that we have here. Like, don't be afraid to offer the business opportunity to people. That was why I came into Herbalife. I was excited about getting to make an impact and being able to earn a living through it. So you never know who might also be looking for that opportunity. Amy, I was so inspired by your story about getting to share that you actually literally couldn't afford to go into work tonight because you would make more money staying home. And I can totally relate. I started Herbalife as a substitute teacher, and it got to the point through consistency of posting on social media, consistency of going out and making local invitations, consistency of building the events, that I started to be to the point where I couldn't afford to go in and sub anymore because I'd make more money staying at home working with clients than I would going into work. So if that's something that inspires you, like, just know that it's possible through consistent action and through retention, right? The third R is retention, is holding on to the people that we have through things like our community Facebook page, our community events, through the community that we create here with this call. So through those 3 small things, right? Sharing the products, sharing the business opportunity, and having some kind of a space, like plugging them into this call or plugging them into the Facebook page or inviting them to come to a workout with you, that really can make all the difference. So I have a question that I want to ask you, okay? And that is, who do you want to be for the world? And I really encourage you, write this down. And I would love to ask that after this call on the Facebook page, if you guys would share this. I was on the call tonight, and one of the things they ask is, who do you want to be for the world? And here's really who I'm committed to being, right? For me, it's global impact. I'm committed to being a light for this world. I'm committed to being someone who changes lives on a daily basis through my excitement and through having a tool like the Herbalife products that I can offer someone, okay? And then, what impact do you want to make? What impact do you want to make? For me, it's changing 2 very important communities to me. Number 1 is the community here in Long Beach, by creating events where people can come and feel loved and important. And number 2 is the roller derby community, because for me, it's a place to get to teach women how to become healthy athletes. So the reason that I'm asking you this is because oftentimes when we start to think about, okay, I'm going to build an Herbalife business, we focus so much on what I'm going to do without first asking, who do I want to be? Okay? Because if we ask, who do I want to be, right? It gets clear on what I have to do to be that. Does that make sense? So it's one thing to say, well, I'm going to go out and talk to 10 people. I'm going to go out and do 10 invites. But why? Why are you doing that? What are you here for? Because when you know what you're here for, you get to go out and meet people with your heart, right? We're not here to be Herbalife salesmen, right? We're here to impact lives through results. And so when you know why you're here, that philosophy, right? Developing a philosophy of who you are and what your life's for allows the what to be so much easier. So along with that comes failure. So the simple thing of deciding every day who you want to be and then going out and practice being it. right? If who you want to be is someone that inspires the community, great. Go out and smile at people and talk to them. Say hi, make eye contact, right? If you're starting a local fit club, smile, make eye contact, and then let that be the first step to then chat with them. If they seem like a nice person, you can invite them to your fit club versus feeling like, oh, I got to go out and do invitations. I hope they say yes. So on top of that, inside of that is failure, okay? Now, we have a relationship to the world failure as a bad thing, right? Like failure is not an option, right? But here's the thing with failure is that some of the most successful people in the world failed the most. It's actually physically impossible to be successful without failure. It's impossible. And so if we can create a relationship around failure, and I want to read you something that I found in my personal development today, which really just got me jacked up and excited, is this concept of failing, right? If we chose to just go out every single day and talk to people, not every single time we talk to someone will it be perfect. Not every single time will it end in inviting them to something or sharing your health result. But it'll be an opportunity to go out there and try. So here was the thing that I read. I'm reading a book called The Slight Edge, which is about the small things that you can do every single day that make a difference, okay? And it says the formula for success is quite simple. Double your rate of failure. These days, we aren't often taught that the key to success is to double our rate of failure. On the contrary, we are taught to avoid failure like the plague. You've probably heard the expression, failure is not an option. Oh, really? Well, here's a reality check. Failure had to be an option because whether or not you consider it an option, it's gonna happen. And if you go through life with the philosophy that failure is not an option, then you'll never have any good opportunities to learn. If Babe Ruth had lived by the philosophy that failure is not an option, then you and I would never have heard of him. Why? Because Babe Ruth not only set the world record for home runs, he also led the league in strikeouts. And it's hard to imagine just what our lives would be like today if Thomas Edison hadn't subscribed to failure is not an option, had subscribed to the failure is not an option philosophy. In his efforts to find a stable filament to make his electric light bulb invention work, he tried out thousands of different versions, and every single one failed. His famous comment, "I have not failed, I've simply discovered 10,000 ways that don't work." So successful people fail their way to the top. So wherever you are, try something. Like Tiana, I know you're brand new out in Atlanta and you don't know someone. What a great chance to try collecting people together and start an event. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? What a chance to go out, each and every one of us, in the next 24 hours between now and the end of the month, and just try talking to one more person, right? What if we all chose in the next 24 hours to take on doing one more invitation? What if we chose to take on, I'm going to get one more client, just one more client between now and tomorrow? What if we all took on, I'm going to share the business opportunity with one person between now and tomorrow? Not 100, not 51. What if we each took that on? And then imagine, right, if you take that on, one new client in the next 24 hours, one invitation, right, one new member, you're building the muscle to then starting on August 1st to just go out and get one more. And then August 2nd, just go out and do one more. And August 3rd, just one more. You guys, the secret to success, the difference between success and failure is not massive action, it's consistent action. If you talk to one person a day and invited them, if you said, I'm going to get one person that's going to be interested in coming to my event, in 30 days, you would have 30 interested people. If you got one new client a day, one client a day, let's say you had a failure rate and you only got one new client every 3 days. That's 10 new clients a month. At the supervisor position, that's an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. for failing 2 out of 3 times. Can you guys imagine that? So it's not about being perfect, and it's not about doing massive numbers, but it's the little things. And honestly, I believe that that is the difference between who I am in this business today and people that started with me and maybe quit, was the fact that I never stopped. Every single day for the last 5 years, I've done something Herbalife. I've made an invitation to someone. I've made a post on Facebook at some point. Not a single day has gone by that I haven't done something to grow my business. And it feels small at the time. And when it feels small, it can be easy to not do it. But not doing it one day leads to not doing it 2 days, leads to not doing it 5 days, leads to skipping a shake 1 day, leads to skipping a shake 10 days, leads to where did my results go? Because it feels so small. So I really encourage you guys, in the next day, challenge yourself to do the small things that you could do every single day that I promise you over time will make the difference between making it and not. So that's what I've got for you. Thank you guys so much. I really want to give a shout out to Yo, who's there with the headphones on. He's our AV guy. He's taken on this leadership role for the next month. Thank you so, so much. And Nikki for being the MC. You guys, these guys jump on 15 minutes early for this call to set it up. If you're excited about being part of leadership, jump on every Wednesday at 5:45 for the pre-meeting. We start right at 5:45. We're going to have a post meeting right after this. If you want to stick around and listen, you're more than welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Nikki to close out the call. Thanks, guys.
So much information. I don't think I've taken that many notes on a team call before. Like, I've got like a whole page.
Hey, let's give Kristin some love real quick, everybody.
Yes.
Everyone's
Awesome.
on
Yeah.
It's an awesome
Even though
job.
I personally think, even though like I may put a quote out there about failure and how it's okay to fail, but hearing it from others, other voices and hearing it from other people, it always makes a different impact on not just just everyone. It comes from just making a different impact. So I want to wrap everything up and with some action steps on basically wrapping up what Kristin had said, right? So number one thing is don't forget to offer the business opportunity. I will take full responsibility for this because I get so wrapped up in retail that I actually sometimes forget to actually mention anything about the business until it could be like too far down the line. And they're like, why didn't you mention this to me before? So you never know who's going to be interested, and you can't be afraid to accept that no. So if someone tells you no, great, no worries. Move on to the next person. Don't be afraid. Consistent action. If you don't have a daily method of operation of what you do on a daily basis, okay, let's start with one thing and make it consistent, because that one thing can lead to 2 things. That 2 things could lead to 3 things, and it just takes time and it takes practice and it takes repetition. Definitely love that. So consistent action. And then I think I'm going to post this just in general, not just on the team page, but who do I want to be for this world? I'm going to actually just post that in general on Facebook and just put it out there. And then if I remember who's all on this call, I'll try and tag people. But I think it'd be a good thing to not only put it on our Facebook pages, but just to put it out onto into Facebook, on a post and put it on Instagram, whatever you want to do. I think it's a good way to really just put it out there to let everyone know and really allow yourself to think about what it is that you want to be for the world. And some of you, for the world, could mean like your children. It could mean for your family. It could mean for whatever it is that means the most to you. It could be for the community. It could be for whatever it is that you want to be. Let's see here. So I love that everyone's going to fail. So pretty much it is okay to fail. How many people, show of hands, how many people have failed at something? I could lift toes and fingers, like toes and fingers. If my legs weren't so sore, I would lift my toes. I would go toes. Okay, so it is okay, right? We've all gotten stronger with it. It's all in the mindset. At the beginning, we talked about 80, 20, 100. This is a part of that mindset. It is okay to fail if you're not there for your children for some reason. If there's a certain occasion, if you're, it's not a failure when you're trying to choose to be at an event, even though it's your child's birthday. It's not a failure. You're doing this for your family. You're doing this for you, to be a better you, be a better person for them. That's not a failure. And then, of course, switching pages because my notes go to my next page. Not massive action. So don't think of it as massive action like I got to do 100 invites, or I got to go do all this personal development, or I got to do all this. It's just consistent action day by day. So like I said before, picking that one thing to do day by day and gradually move it up to more than one a day. It'll help with the consistency and the repetition. So to end the call, I hope you all had a fantastic night. And I know on the call, we're getting ready to post another awesome call that's going to actually be in a half hour. So stay posted on the pages. But thank you, Kristin. I really appreciate it. So much gratitude for you. And you're awesome. I love it.
Love you.
Thank you, everybody, for jumping on. Yo, AV, awesome job. Nice. We're going to end the call now. So you guys have a fantastic evening.
Awesome. Whoever's staying on for post, feel free to stay on.
Awesome.
Leaders, stay on.
You want me to record post?
No, we can unrecord.